Today I have a project to prepare to speak professionally, and it is quite long, as Dana mentioned. So guys, I hope I will engage you and you will feel it interesting for you. Nowadays, many people have desire to travel, to study, or to live abroad. So guys, if you have such a desires, please type into the chat your travel destinations or educational destinations. Visiting new places, meeting new people, getting to know new cultures and new traditions helps people to develop their skills, to improve, to widen their horizons. I believe that studying abroad can help people to develop better interpersonal skills, not to improve their educational background or help them to grow in terms of their career, but also it's important to be acquainted with other cultures, to get to know other people, traditions of other people, and the way they make decisions is also very important in nowadays communication, because we have people coming from abroad, or we are going somewhere. So I think that going abroad, studying there, and meeting new people could really improve your overall performance. Now I want to demonstrate my screen. I hope you will see it. I want to share my screen with you. Oh, sorry, not this one. We have a lot of opportunities to go somewhere, and most people prefer to go in developed countries such as UK, US, or Austria to obtain their master's degree. There is a ranking, the strongest highest education systems. According to this ranking, United States gets the first place. This ranking was made based on 4 factors, such as GDP per capita, how many leading institutions are internationally ranked, and accessibility, how many people can actually study at these universities. And also they ranked quality of the education, how their education system is strong, is it enough or not. Today I want to suggest you to take and think about going not only to the top 3 countries, but also going to South Korea. According to my own observations, many people from Kazakhstan prefer to go to United States, United Kingdom, or to China. But today I would like to suggest you to look to South Korea. I myself graduated from a Korean institution in 2016. I got a scholarship from Korean corporate company named POSCO. They had a foundation project which is dedicated to Asian students studying in South Korea. I studied in KDI School of Public Policy and Management. I obtained degree of Development Policy. KDI School is an institution which was founded by KDI Development Institute, and it has very impressive background. It's called a think tank in South Korea. Faculty in KDI School is very diverse. They have professors from United States, United Kingdom, Canada, and Greece. They have obtained their PhD degrees from top-tier universities such as Harvard, Cornell, and MIT. So they had a very impressive CVs, and it was also good to go to classes run by industry professionals. For example, there was a class run by former ministers for the professionals, which actually took part in reforms that were run by Korean government. As you may know, Korea has transformed from agriculturally based economy in 1960s to 11th largest economy in the world. And these reforms were run by Korean government. And nowadays, Korea, as a part of its nation branding strategy, are inviting people to come to get to know Korea's experience and probably to try to implement it in other countries. That is why I suggest everyone to go to Korea and to get to know their experience, share our state case studies. For instance, why I think that studying in KDI school was good for me, because there was students from 70 countries with different background. In classes, we were divided into groups. We made research analysis and shared our country's case studies. So for instance, for me, it was really interesting to know how Korea improved financial sector's stability, because in 2019 after the crisis in 1996, Korea had a really huge size of non-performing loans, but thanks to government's reforms and support provided to the financial system, they improved their position. It was 28% of all loans portfolio was non-performing loans because of crisis related to DEO. So everyone could find something interesting and related to their professional interest. For example, I was also enrolled into FDI promotion class, which helped me to make analysis of Kazakhstani foreign direct investment policy. A few weeks ago, I made a presentation about nation branding of Kazakhstan. So thanks to this class, I was able to see what was done good and what could be improved in Kazakhstani nation branding policy. I think that being in the same group, in the same class with people with different backgrounds could help to widen horizons and see what could be improved. For instance, I shared experience of reforms in Kazakhstani financial sector. Other people, for example, who are working for foreign affairs, they shared their experience of their countries of promoting their economies, attracting foreign direct investments, and so on. So I think that going abroad and studying somewhere can help people to develop their personal skills and professional skills. So that is why I want to provide you some information probably that you would find useful about scholarships provided by the South Korean companies and government. I'm going to share my screen again. For instance, scholarships that I've got. When I was informed that I got a scholarship from POSCO, I was really glad, because it has better coverage in comparison with a KDI scholarship. KDI scholarship only provides tuition and stipend, but POSCO provides airfare round trip monthly allowance, which was 1 million Korean won. By that time, it was almost $1,000. Tuition was also covered, and medical insurance. All students that got scholarships from Korean government or Korean corporate companies, they have medical checkup upon arrival, and if your medical results are fine, you will be staying and studying in Korea. But if they would find something like tuberculosis or other issues, they could send you back. My scholarship period was 1 year, so it was quite challenging and demanding because I had to finish all my master's classes in 1 year, and it kept me busy. I would say that it was stressful. Another scholarships are the following. For instance, if you are fond of Korean culture, Korean language, you would prefer to apply for Korean government scholarship program, because scholarship period is 3 years. And during this scholarship, people who applied, they would be taught Korean language for 1 year. So you would be able to study your master's or doctoral program in Korean language, or you can prefer English. After taking Korean classes, you would be tested. And if you got topic level 5 or 6, you would be provided by extra grant of 100,000 Korean won, which is almost $100. When I was in Korea, I met a girl, Dinara. She was from Kyrgyzstan, and she finished this language courses and were able to study her doctoral courses in Korean. Can you imagine? She studied to learn Korean when she arrived to Korea. So I think that it's amazing that you can obtain such a level of knowledge in 1 year. Another benefit of this program is that you will be studying your master's or doctoral program for 2 years. So it means that you can take less classes than I did and have more free time to travel around or to do something extra during your study time. The next one is KOICA, is scholarship provided by Korea International Cooperation Agency. This scholarship is mostly aimed to public servants, people who are working in public sector. I think that this scholarship is the best one because they cover accommodation, airfare, round trip. Also, this scholarship lasts 1.5 years. And people who enroll to this scholarship, they are provided extra classes related to Korean economical development. Also, my classmates who were granted this scholarship, they had several field trips. It means they had an opportunity to travel around Korea, to visit several organizations, and to take some classes run by Korean development agencies. I think that knowing and being able to apply to this kind of scholarships is a great opportunity for everyone, especially for people from developing countries, because as we can see, Korea's transformation from broken country after the Korean War and becoming one of the largest economies with high-tech technologies can make Korea a benchmark for us. Korean scientists and scholars learn different types of strategies in order to develop and to run reforms in their country, and they implemented the most appropriate for their country. I think that going abroad researching, knowing other countries' case studies, and also seeing their experience could help our country to develop better quality of life for the citizens, make economic situation, to improve economic situation. But studying in Korea was not only about education and challenging environment. During these studies, KDI school also provided some cultural program. We have visited several UNESCO heritage sites. Also, there was several field trips to big corporations such as K-Water, which runs all the water resources of Korea. They showed us their research abilities, and it looked like very similar to a space controlling agency, because they had a huge screen that was showing all the necessary information about water resources, level of water, forecast of the rain, and other interesting information. Another field trip was to POSCO Steel. It is the biggest company which is provided this scholarship to me. I think it was a great experience. Also, I found a lot of friends there, and it was very enriching experience for me in terms of my personal development and in terms of my academic development. I wish that all people could knew about these opportunities and could apply and try to go somewhere to study, or at least to try to live somewhere, in order to come back to Kazakhstan and enrich and help country to develop in a better way.